Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. We are back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I go by CEO PESO, blessed and highly favored. We are live from Moves Media, the Dreamers Den, and I have a very special guest. I did research. I didn't know too much about her background.
Okay.
But everybody they got a lot of good things to say about you. And then we connected off of partners we was working with, and then with the whole wigs and Target thing.
Mm-hmm.
So can you please introduce yourself to the people?
So I'm Jazminne, the Target lady, and my name is spelled Jazminne. Okay, a lot of people get my name spelled wrong. Yes, 2 N's. A lot of people take the N out.
No, is that on the birth certificate? Or
yes, it's on. Am I licensed? Oh, I don't have a license with me.
No, okay, cool. I'm making sure. Look,
you got a radio voice.
I do.
You perfect at this.
I'm okay.
How do you get a radio voice?
I just listen to people and I just want to capture it.
Yeah, so basically.
No, I'm not Morgan Freeman.
No, okay.
Okay, but back to the 2 N's.
Okay.
Shouts out to your mother or father that.
I guess
you starting off hot.
My dad named me, but I guess my mom did the spelling. She did the spelling.
2 N's, shouts out to them. Nah, but seriously, you do a lot, and your grind is very dope.
Thank you.
You didn't tell me your ideas of what you trying to get into and start doing things, but before we get into everything that you've done, let's just talk a little bit about your past history, your upbringing, and just what was the dreams and aspirations before it turned into this?
I never thought about that.
Well,
so I guess I can think about it now. So when you say, well, like in the beginning, like
okay,
what
where was you born?
saying?
Where was you born and raised at?
I was born and raised in Dayton, Ohio.
And how was your upbringing being born and raised?
2-parent
household, 1 parent.
2-parent household, and then 1 parent when I got to like 3rd, 4th grade. I mean, my dad was still around, I guess you can say, but it wasn't like as frequent as it was when he was, of course, living with us. We were back and forth, I think, through Columbus and here. Spent a lot of time with my grandmother. I have godparents as well. So
Shouts out the grannies and the grandmothers.
Yes. Yeah. I am the middle child. So I spent a lot of time with my godparents. That's like a big memory for me growing up.
I'm about to say, why though? What's the stigma of being a middle child? Like, because I'm the youngest child, and I got my whole thing of being the youngest. What does the middle child do?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what our part is in the family. I feel like, I don't know.
Your part in the family.
I don't know. The middle child always feel like they're the black sheep of the family.
Nah, true.
They do.
I got treated like the baby.
Because you are the baby, not like you the baby. You are.
Well,
the baby.
yeah, but it just. Yeah, so that's what made me be like, nah.
Is there a middle child?
Well, okay.
Get it out.
We're gonna get to the kid and caboodle of like who you are, but just speaking, my sister was a middle child, and like I had an older brother, then the sister, and then me as another boy, and then I ain't gonna say her name. I was about to, but my middle sister, like she got her own room. It was mad weird, but then I got babied by my granny. Whatever though.
Granny's baby. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Granny's baby.
But anyways, though, as you was coming up though, what was like I said, dreams and aspirations? Was you into sports, or was you doing anything, or you just kind of just like being a middle child?
I used to play soccer. I was in a band. What else? I think I did like volleyball for like a year.
Every female.
Of course, yeah, but it wasn't my thing. Yeah. Soccer, I played from like 3rd grade out until high school, the end of high school.
That's a long fucking.
Yeah, I got trophies and shit, bro. I got trophies and stuff, bro.
That ain't no hobby. Like, that was something you was dedicated to.
Yeah, I was there every year on the field.
Nah, yeah, okay, cool. So, just learning how to do hair and just getting into that aspect of it, like, was it taught to you, or did you teach yourself?
I'm self-taught all the way. I never went to cosmetology school. ever.
Damn, that was a question in my fucking notes too. All right, you answered that. Now I got a list of notes over here.
Okay, good. So yeah, I'm self-taught, and I started when I was like 16 years old, and my mom was like always hard on me when it came to like, she always wanted me to go half-word.
Go half?
Half. So it was like, I'll come up with my half, but you gotta come up with your half. Like when I got a certain age, she was like
on bills and stuff.
Nah, like on anything I wanted. So if I wanted if I wanted something, like I had to go half on it.
If we wanted a PS5 or whatever, like,
I had to go half. But I mean, it instilled, because like I said, I was at a certain age. So I guess she was like trying to teach me how to be independent or work for the things that I wanted.
No, I can attest to that. I mean, because we got our license at 16 or 15 and a half with permit. So it was like, nigga, we ain't kicking you out, but we teach you to get your shit together. Like, hey, you this old to do this shit. So yeah. So when was your actual first job? Like what age?
So like I said, I've been doing hair since I was 16. I really got into it at 16, 15, 16. So really it was like my own business at that age. My first job and only job, actually I had 2 jobs in my life. I had a job at Chipotle.
Say 2 jobs in your life because you're an entrepreneur now.
Yeah, I had 2 jobs.
And that's it.
Like 2 corporate jobs.
And what you do now is paying for your lifestyle, how you do, like you invest in yourself and it's working out.
Yeah.
I just want people to understand that.
Yeah. But I mean, you have to have a sense of, like I said, I started young.
Mm-hmm.
So like my last job was
when I was 18. Very young, yeah.
So I had to keep finding out hustles and things to do and really grinding out to even be like, I can't go get a job. That's what I be thinking, but I'm still like I'm working very, very hard, and I know I've been making way for this long. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, if I get a job now, it go against everything I've been telling people my whole life. I'd be like, quit that job.
Nah, dead ass though. Like even with me jumping through, like I ain't had a job since 2011, and I feel like nothing against people who had jobs.
Wait, how old are you?
Wait, I'm not about to ask how young are you.
I'm just saying you kind of old. 2011.
Well, that's just how long. That's just how long I've been doing.
You had to be like 16 to get a real job, though.
My last job.
You're old, bro.
I'm not old.
Papa.
Relax.
Is your hair baldy?
This who you managing? Hey, she always fuck with me. Look. I'm young enough to know better, old enough to not give a fuck.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all it is. It doesn't matter.
That's really like a old person answer, but I'm gonna take it.
No, it's just
something my mom would say.
Would you? If somebody asks how old are you, ain't that disrespectful?
No, it's not.
Some of your mom would say,
you ain't no woman. Only women get offended when you ask them their age.
Why would you say?
Men be like, yeah, I'm grown, baby.
Why would you compare me with what your mom would say?
Because the little logic that you just had is something my mom
So how old are you?
What? I'm offended. I'm offended. Why would you even ask me something like that? So are you supposed to get mad when people ask you something like that?
Nah. It's just
I thought you just got mad.
Me?
Get back to it.
Relax. This is my podcast. Anyways, I love her, y'all. This is my G for real though. But God damn it, you done threw my whole fucking steez off.
That's okay.
Okay. But just when did you see the transition happening from like, oh shit, like I can actually like see this as a real profession and, dedicate myself to, being hair whiz? I don't know.
I would say, oh, that's hard.
Is this your first podcast? I'm sorry.
It's actually my second.
Really?
But it was a lot of people, and I was actually the same way.
Now I'm being an asshole to you, but should I have sent you the questionnaire?
No, but I really have to think on that.
I'm asking good questions. Let's go.
I really have to think on that because, yeah. I think I seen it probably after I got out of college. I got out of college when I was in college. I never went to class. I would get up at like 9 o'clock a.m., have clients every day. And people be like, you going to class tomorrow? I'm like, no, nigga, I got clients tomorrow.
Did you graduate?
And I'll be I only did 1 year in college.
Okay.
So I was in there every single day busting out heads because I went to Central State and I'm from Dayton, which is only like a 40-minute drive.
Yeah.
So all the people was still
hitting
coming,
you up.
and they still was driving 40 minutes.
You.
They was coming to me.
Okay.
So I would be in the dorm doing hair, and then the girls on campus, they would be asking to get their hair done. I was doing like $50 a head.
But the dorm money was making more sense than school at a sense.
The dorm what?
Dorm money, like doing hair in the dorm.
Yeah, I mean, because I had friends that like would call their parents and they wouldn't have nothing.
And what you going to school for?
I don't even know what my major was. I wasn't really.
Like,
only reason I went some dumb
like,
shit. Business. What's it called? Business. You know you ain't going for no reason when you doing business classes.
It was definitely something I was like, yo, go for this. You fucking can't do bad with it. But that is so fucking funny. That's crazy.
Everybody that was in business, it was like, yeah, bro, I don't even know. I might switch my major, may not. Yeah, but it wasn't really my thing. Okay,
so you definitely are great at reinventing yourself. Like, we didn't have conversations. You was like the target. Whoa, wait. I'm tripping. Maybe I'm skipping ahead, but let's talk about how you got popularized with being at Target and what you was doing with that and why you started doing that.
So with me being a previous hairstylist, I had my own company, and my company was doing really, really bad. So I think this is like when during the pandemic, everything was great. But after the pandemic, when the recession hit, I guess like when everybody started talking about it possibly was a recession.
Yeah.
My business isn't like a recession-proof business. People don't need hair glue. They don't need hair products. They don't need so it was something that people would eliminate first. So my business started like going downhill.
Yeah.
So me trying to save my business, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go in the store. And because I seen this guy named Big Blends, and he would go out and do haircuts. You see him? He's a barber in Atlanta that does haircuts for free.
Light skin homie?
Yeah.
He
like
do
Mexican
it outside.
Or something?
Yeah, he do it outside. Yeah, I'm hit that one.
So I seen him and I was like, ooh, if I do the wigs, then it'll go crazy. Mm-hmm. So I started doing that.
But what made you pick Target?
Well, let's get there.
Okay.
So. I actually started in the mall.
I'm so sorry. I'm cutting her off. I don't want her to cuss me out.
I actually started in the mall. And then I went to, the mall gave me problems. And then I went to Walmart. Walmart slightly, it was a little good on there. But I went to Target, and Target gave me no problems. So I was like, okay, well, let me just keep going to this Target in Atlantic Station. Everybody, the police waving at me. Oh my God. They didn't give me no problems.
Yeah.
So then the supporters, they were like, oh, they started making videos like me trying to run into that Target lady. So I didn't pick that myself. That just came across by the supporters. Yeah. So they like the Target lady. So I'm like, oh shit. Now I have to stick to Target and like make that like my job.
Like the Hispanic barber.
What does he do? Oh, the one we just talking about. yeah, basically. He be in the park though. He be in the park. Yeah. He be in the park.
But you became the Target lady, and it sounded like you used that to your advantage of like, well, if I'm the Target lady,
let's do it. I'm the Target lady.
Okay, so that goes into your confidence on choosing to leave Dayton to move to Atlanta. How was that process?
It was during the pandemic, and my company was making a lot of money. And I was like, you know what? I think this is the time, because since I was 18, I wanted to move to Atlanta because Atlanta was like the beauty capital.
Yeah, I mean.
So I'm like, oh my God, I wanted to go to Atlanta literally since I was 18. Like as soon as I turned 18, I'm like, I'm moving to Atlanta. And then when I finally got enough money that I felt like we were going to be stable, because basically when you move, you kind of starting over. No matter if you do have an influence or not, you still have to build your name in another city.
Yo, say that, because I literally just told my homeboy that. I'm like, bro, it's I mean, not to throw you off, don't forget where you were speaking.
No, I'm here.
But it just was like, I'm like, bro, do you know how hard it is to move to a city and to develop a name that nobody know you at?
Yeah.
Like, that's a blessing. So yeah, so you had a way of like, you wanted to move to Atlanta and get out of.
Me moving from Dayton, I moved to Cincinnati as a trial run just to see how I would do,
and not in your surroundings.
Yes,
comfortably.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Because I had it was just me and my daughter at the time, and I was like, well, if me and her can do it away from everybody, at least an hour away, and I don't have to depend on all the people around me, we kind of making our own way. I'm like, I feel like we can do it. It was a trial run. So then I ended up meeting my ex-fiance in Cincinnati, so we lived there for a little bit, and then we moved to Atlanta together. So I had the support, everything I needed to move. And I'm glad I actually moved at that time, because if I would have moved when I was 18, I would have been back in Ohio, because Atlanta is not a place you can just go fuck around at. You got to have a real plan.
You got to get on your shit. I mean, you got to be on your own shit already, because that's a fast moving city. You mentioned you having a daughter. I don't know how transparent you want to be on that though, but was that any hesitation of like when you being a full mom in a sense, from what I'm getting from it, like holding you back from being like I need to move, because it's so easy to just be like, man, I'm gonna stay here, and whatever the case is.
Right. No, I pretty much was. I had a lot of support just because of the name that I built for myself. A lot of people are willing to, do things and support me. So, I did have a nanny. She had ended up moving with us like a little bit after that. And my mom, she was very supportive. She used to come down all the time. And my ex-fiance as well, he was supportive. He would watch her while I go, do what I need to do. Because, Atlanta truly was my dream. It wasn't his.
Right.
So I still was able to, I really was blessed with the support that I had, because I was able to stick and move. Definitely. What I needed to do.
So, the name, Slay My Bae?
I'ma slay your bae.
You said that very derogatory. You gonna do what?
I'ma slay your bae.
So it's I'ma in front of it.
I'ma slay your bae.
Okay. Where did that come from? That meaning by itself.
It actually came.
Get yourself.
It actually came when I was in high school. So like I said, I've been doing hair since I was in high school. And all these people came up with all their little hair names. And everything was like slay such and such, slay such and such. I was like, well, how can mine be unique even if I do the slay?
Damn. I was like, how young are you again? Never mind. They were saying slay.
I graduated 2015. So that was like 2014.
I'm not saying my age. Cole.
Yeah, I already know.
Okay, yeah, that make a lot of sense though.
A lot. Anyways, get back to the.
I'm doing my job.
That's you.
I'm doing my job. Okay.
Okay, so see, I don't even remember where I was at because of you.
What?
Never mind. 2015.
Wait. No. Nah, you ain't about to bypass that. I can bleep this shit out. What are you talking about?
Nothing. I'm talking about, how you was like, I didn't know my train of thought.
Oh.
Anyways.
All right. So we just talking all around.
Yeah. Okay. So 2015. I'm gonna slay your bae. I know. Yes. So
that was graduation year.
It was 2015.
All right,
graduation.
Do the math. I'm listening.
And then do the math on him, because he had a job in 2011. And how old do you got to be when you get a job?
No, my last job was 2011.
That's even worse.
How's that worse?
What do you mean? That's even worse. You should never said that. That's even worse, right? No. That's not your first job in 2011.
What you want them to leave it in the comments? How's that work?
Yes, leave it in the comments.
I chose to jump out the porch and I built wings on the way down.
You said that was you said your last job?
Yes.
Was it your first and last?
No.
Okay. That's even worse. All right. That just show how old you are for real.
Can we stay on track?
That's you. You wanted to talk about your old age. I thought we was past that.
Okay. Wow.
Anyways, back to it. So, I'ma slay your bae came from, I actually was dating this guy in high school. And when we broke up, all the girls that he used to date always wanted to come get their hair done.
And you was dope at what you was doing.
And I was going to do their hair. Mm-hmm. So, to make it petty towards him, I'm just like, I'ma slay your bae. Kind of crazy, right?
I mean, I wasn't expecting the pettiness part of it.
I'ma slay your bae. I'm gonna slay a bitch because she coming to sit in my chair. Okay. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her.
Okay. Can I ask you about you have a whole personality, and I respect it. Like, I know we being funny, whatever the case is, but I want you to speak on the importance of like how you do have to have a personality on top of like branding your business. So. What's your motivation? Like, where you come from to be the person you are? Because you a dope individual for sure.
Like, you really just gotta. I don't know if it's inspiration or it's just like me always waking up on the good side of the bed. Like, it really kind of just got to be in you, because I know some people that can't wake up on the good side of the bed, and they got to trick their minds into being happy or being just that inner person that they need to be to show up the way that they need to show up.
Yeah, perception is reality.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
And I always tell people, don't throw me off, because I can't handle being thrown.
Yeah, you come off like everything is you're gonna make the best of it sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we respectfully, we've been out of town a few times with each other, and your vibe is always like not like everything is just good, but it's just like I ain't about to let nothing bring me down in a sense.
No, I kind of have this thing where I get so excited, I kind of forget about the bad things that are going on, and then because if I'm with people, I can't be that.
The energy,
like I can't do that.
Nah,
I can't.
I'm the same way. Like,
I hate that. And I'm just like, why are you?
And they down there, looking at us in a sense of like they depend on our energy to be at a scale or whatever though, because it should be.
I was a person in the morning at school where people be like, "Girl, shut up." And I'm there at 7 a.m. at breakfast, like,
I was.
Oh my God, y'all, the day is starting. And they be like, girl, if you don't, we is not ready for that right now.
We catching the bus at daylight saving time. I'm already irritated for first period. So I'm like, I was not that. I was definitely.
It don't take me long to get up out that. I woke up.
Nah. So you like I said, I did my research, but you got into a blessing position of like giving back to the people. I think my homegirl sent I think it was something out of Tesla.
Yeah.
Like, so you just giving back to certain people though. So honestly, it's a rhetorical question, but what made you like start doing that? Like,
I'm just using my connections to give back to the world. Like, if I'm blessed with it, you definitely have to return it. Like, it can't just be me receiving blessings.
Can we say that again? If I'm blessed with it, you have to return it?
Yeah, I have to return it or I'm going to get nothing. That's what it's for. It's not for me to just reap all of the benefits.
Yeah.
Especially, so I'm just using my connections to really... But I'm just a giving person, honestly. I'm used to giving to the people inside of my circle. And that really didn't work. So... It turned me into.
Skip past that too, or?
No, we can get into that. I mean, not get into it. Okay. Yeah. So, I started giving to the world instead of just completely not giving it all. Because some people be like, "Oh, well, I'm done with that," and it's just done.
Did it make you feel like selfish in a sense, or
to give to?
Like you had a feeling to give it back, but you was reciprocating everything. So it's just like, did you have a moment of like? Well, you don't get what I'm saying.
Break it down a little bit more.
No, just at some point, did you just feel like bad about everything is going good for you, then certain people around you wasn't receiving the same benefits? And I'm not reaching for this question, but I just want people to understand why you do what you do.
Honestly, I would feel bad that people don't understand what it actually takes to for things to go good for you.
To be successful.
It's not like things don't always go good for me. Like, they don't always go good for me. Sometimes they're going horrible, but I'm not showing it. I'm not acting. I'm not in a funk. I'm not acting crazy. I'm not treating people bad. I'm still moving gracefully and praying and hoping that one day that it all stops. Just that I get back on my track. Like, that's all I'm trying to get towards.
But you gotta stay in that mode of like, I mean, it sounds like you are dependent on yourself, but you gotta make sure that you are in the best mind state to keep shit going.
But self is like the only thing that you have, and people don't even have themselves. That's the bad part. Like, your mind is like your highest. You're high. Like, can't nobody tell you how to do nothing. Can't nobody tell you how to do nothing. I'm telling you. And I always tell people, like, it's in you. Like, it's not on the outside. I done have friends for years where I'm like, hey, you should do this. People get motivational coaches. You should do this. You should do this. You should do this. And they're like, but how? Ask yourself. Like, you the only person that know how.
But because they afraid to jump out the porch. Like I understand everything that you coming from, and my mans can vouch here as well. Like we chose to do certain things, but then I'm at a position where I'm kind of okay cutting people off because y'all ain't on my same vibe. But it's weird to be like, you know, I don't want to be around you, but it's just like it ain't making sense. Like for
bro, you hold me back, bro. That's what I get.
You not even holding me back from asking me for work. You just hold me back from your vibe.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so like people.
Then I gotta. Hey. Hey.
What is that?
Yeah, I gotta hype
mingle,
you. Hey.
Mingle and be. Yeah,
hey.
Like, how you feeling today?
Yeah, like
you felt the same 3 weeks ago.
I'm like, hey, if you can't get out your funk in an hour or 15 minutes, like I don't really know how to. I don't know. It's days where I gotta turn that shit off, turn that shit on. Maybe go to the bathroom, cry, come out. What's up, y'all? Just people don't really know how to. They just stuck. They so in. I mean, depression is really a thing. They don't know how to maneuver
through their feelings.
Yeah, like it's really like, yeah. And like once somebody throw me, I'm like, hey, bro, don't do that. It kind of don't make me mad. Don't make me sad. Don't make me no emotion that I'm not making myself. Don't do it.
When you gotta go do that, and then you gotta come back and, you know, just kind of be yourself in a sense, like, well, be what people expect you to be. Mm-hmm. Like, just talk about what's some of your personal things that you do to like keep yourself balanced.
Honestly, I really don't do a lot of personal things. I'm like always. I think the only thing that really keeps me going is having something to look forward to. Mm-hmm. So even like I really, really grind really hard. So if I'm like have a goal that I'm trying to set, like I'm gonna be cool. And then the day that I get disappointed with that goal, I've been getting disappointed so much, and it kind of been putting me in my funk. And I'm like, damn, like that didn't work. I'm not used to things not working.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like I don't know what's in the air, but she's saying some shit that's what I've been going through as well. Like I gotta keep it. I gotta do something that's gonna work. If it ain't working, I'm skipping through it. Like it's whatever. Like nah, this shit ain't making sense. Like we ain't no average people. Nah, I ain't fucking with it. But damn, you killing my questions right now. I feel like we having a conversation if the camera wasn't on. Damn, what about the action? I just got off that. Yeah, because you come up with a lot of ideas. Like you was telling me, like, I remember we was in the car. You was just like, "Hey, I got another idea. You want to hear it?" And I thought you was being funny. But so do you just believe in the sense of like, man, like just I'm gonna just try it, and then if it don't work, fuck it? Yeah, like I have visions, I have dreams. I want them to come true. Like things that I see when I'm asleep or whatever, even if I just vision, I'm daydreaming, like that can come true if I just bring it to life. Yeah, and you make it look effortless. You make it look like you gotta kind of psych yourself out for real. So really, like, some people not confident enough to do a lot of stuff. So it'd be like, damn, that's kind of crazy, but I like crazy for real. Because people are like, how do you even? That's crazy that you would even. Nah, like that. Literally a conversation I had today. I'm just like, I'm more comfortable being kind of stressed out because that helped me get to the next idea, or you know what I mean. Like I had you thinking like you on your toes. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like if you've seen Doctor Strange, like when that nigga like he be like I'm like yo, I'm figuring out everything to make this shit work because I just know how I want my It's so many ways that you can see it though. That's like the best. But thing you have to put you gotta put yourself in the position to see it. Mm-hmm. Everybody else kind of just like, and nothing against nobody that I ain't saying you give up on yourself and nothing like that. But you know sometimes you gotta push it to the limit. Segue. You utilize social media so heavy. Mm-hmm. How long did it take for social media for you to like you to be like, damn, like I gotta be consistent on here, and the importance of it? I've been on social media since social media really came out when I was in high school, like all these other little platforms and stuff. So I kind of been building on there for. I'm sorry, I wasn't laughing. I just thought like, when did MySpace come out? Like no,
I'm talking about all these other ones.
Yeah,
Like all these, and MySpace wasn't even really like up to date for
but
real.
I'm just letting people know what my my age is. If
Yeah.
you could conclude it.
Let's say apps.
Okay.
Let's say apps.
Yeah, not
MySpace was a
desktops.
browser. Yeah, it was that nigga. That was a browser. That was not a goddamn. That was a browser.
That is funny. Okay.
Well, let's talk about apps.
Hey, you an asshole. Apps.
Not the
We're not
web
doing
browser.
websites. We not doing the internet.
No, not the internet.
Okay.
I didn't say the internet though.
Okay, I did. So when apps became a thing, you saw a way for that to boost your business.
Yay, but nay. So I was on there. I was just on there, just always posting pictures, and cause social media was a thing when we were in school.
It was a typical shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So even when I first started doing hair, in in college, I went to school with, and college is actually a good networking place.
That's how I got into videography.
Yeah.
People think I went to school. I learned from just being around people.
Yeah. So like I said, I went to Central State, and I used to always do their hair on campus, but I would always post on my social media. And with Central State having a main, what do you call it? Audience? I don't know. What are the students? Most of the students.
I mean, it's a HBCU for sure, which that's bringing a lot of credentials to them. And then they right by Wright State, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But when I was there, all the kids from Cleveland, Chicago, Detroit.
It's a HBCU. I mean,
Cincinnati. Yeah. So those were the main places, and they're surrounding. They're surrounding. So when I started posting on my social media, like I was perfecting my craft at this point, like just being better than most people that was doing what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So they would always repost my photos, especially on Twitter. Twitter was actually the first place I went viral at.
Yo, people be slipping on Twitter. Like, I mean, it might not be as well now, but
I mean, it's well. If you
I use Twitter. Well. Yeah, I mean,
you have to be on there. This is the thing about all social media platforms. You have to be on there.
Yeah,
like you can't just
out of sight, out of mind. Like you have to.
You
be
can
active.
literally tweet like every 5 minutes. The more that you're on there, the more that you're going to get pushed.
Well, that just sounds like you just putting your own personal thoughts out. But you saying
a crazy person, we think I'm talking about 5 things.
Yeah, not true.
As soon as I said crazy 5 things,
yeah,
right there. So I can tweet honestly 5 things in a quick little second.
Yeah, but I mean, but you saying though, even though you still just being active of like just posting shit, it helps in your benefit of like they seeing me, they might be curious and like, oh, I just seen her down the timeline, like whatever case is.
And I'm just retweeting, just staying in front of their face. But hair was my passion.
Yeah.
So I didn't care about how many times that I posted. I didn't care about, I'm trying to get some money.
Yeah.
It wasn't about likes and all this back then. You could post a million times on your platform without anybody caring.
Hey, did we just become best friends? Jesus fucking Christ. But so that you speaking on that, like, do you got a like? I know you. I don't know if you still in Atlanta, but is it ever a destination where you see yourself being at to like just still like continue to grow the business? Because you know, like Atlanta, you know that's a hub for me, but then you got Houston, you got Vegas at this point. Like, do you? I feel like yourself?
Atlanta is my home, like somewhere I can just be at. But other than that, I really can be anywhere that I want to be.
Is it hard to be Is it hard to be at one place?
Not over the last couple of months because I've been working on projects that kept me in one place. But no, I feel like I really can adapt anywhere.
Me too.
Yeah, I feel like I can adapt anywhere. I've been in 3 different cities, conquered them all. I'm already touching all these cities on social media.
Conquered.
So
yeah, say conquer.
I'm good anywhere I go, unless I go
say.
overseas or something. I don't know about that.
Nah, that's a whole nother ball game. But
Yeah, so I'm like, I always tell Kobe, I'm like, yeah, don't just limit us to, we everywhere. We global.
Can we speak about that connection? And shouts out to Kobe and shouts out to Skip, Channel 40. But how did the connection come with Kobe?
So my uncle knows his dad. And I was kind of complaining about these execs that I have been working with for the last couple of months. I've been working on a TV show. And it's pretty new for me. I don't know anything about the TV business.
Yeah, the industry.
I don't really know. So I'm starting to notice that a lot of people are very fraudulent, in which they always tell you that people are fraudulent, but you really have to know that people are fraudulent.
Another conversation I had, but the industry is hurry up and wait. Until you doing it your own way. Huh?
Every time, bro.
Yeah, it's just like hurry up and wait. Like people are fraudulent. Fraudulent people move on their own time, and it be crazy though.
But people, this is what I'm noticing. Like I have a good thing going, so people they know how far I'm going to go. So people want to attach themselves to me at any given point because they know like it can't stop here. Like, but it hasn't stopped. It's growing every single day.
Nah, that's a fact. But do you feel like they're trying to shortchange you in the midst of it?
Yeah, it's not about me. It's about...
So it's attaching yourself to your popularity or your knowingness rather than like what you actually are great at?
Both.
Okay.
Both. So I feel like a lot of people come in and don't really know that this has been I guess you could say my own show for the longest.
Since you chose to do it.
Since, and this has been built off of my brains.
I know.
And what I've been having, like, I'm just now bringing other people on because I'm like, damn, I'm tired of doing this by myself. But my work, my resume is goddamn stamped.
Yeah, like you got all the credentials to make it make sense.
And then some people don't even have credentials. They're just like, oh, yeah, I can come in and I can do this.
Yeah, but they ain't know how to. They ain't gonna. That's why it was hard for me to build a team at one point because it's like I didn't spin the block a few times and I'm just like I don't even trust nobody to come in and work with me because are you gonna shoot the same way I shoot? Yeah. Are you gonna edit how I edit?
Then
are you gonna do hair?
Yeah,
like you gonna do hair the same way I do this? You gonna treat my clients the way I treat my clients? So
that's so funny.
It's so fucking hard to bring in a team, like
because nobody want to listen. Nobody want to be. Everybody want to be. Everybody want to lead. Everybody want to lead on your like. Hey, we don't need you to lead.
Yeah.
Just sit here.
And you know.
Maybe people need orientation. That's probably one thing that we're not giving people orientation. But
the crazy thing is like when we are in these situations of. We used to being around people that motivate us. Mm-hmm. But then when it's certain shit be happening, or at least on my end, it'd be like it's hard for me to motivate y'all when I'm looking for motivation. Mm-hmm. And I'm doing it like working off fumes. I'm working off fumes, you know what I mean? Like fumes. I don't know what that word
when you done put everything into it. No gas left in the tank, but you still going.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But when I'm out of town, like I'm around certain individuals, so that's what went to me to asking you, just like just how do you keep yourself balanced because it's hard to just have yourself motivated sometimes. And going to the bathroom and shedding a few tears, I can't do it all the time. Mm-hmm. So you know what I mean. So.
I just I don't really know. Like I said, yourself is the highest thing that you have. So I do have people that I do have good conversations with, and it's kind of like, oh my God, you get it. Because some people don't, majority of people don't get it. And if you start to listen to those people while you're not at your best, you're going to start losing it. You're not going to get it. And then you have people pouring certain motivation into you that don't even work for you because it's not the way that you even think.
And I think that was the point of my last comment, where it just was like, it's hard to have conversations like that with people that don't know it, but I don't like coming off like I'm being like I got an ego, like you ain't seen it, but we know that we. But
it's kind of like
you can have you can have a first fucking 5-minute conversation with somebody. You like, man, this shit ain't. Man, I'm about to forget about this as soon as I leave. Like so.
And then you don't want to sit there and be annoyed. And in my position, like people look at my life on social media. So I can't get annoyed because they already feel like
you got
I'm
to be in
mode. Not even being mode. I'm looking at them a certain way, or I'm judging them because I feel like they lower than me, or
because it worked out for you, but y'all just didn't do everything I did to get to this point.
But I'm like, bro, like it's when you have an influence, it really get crazy. Everybody kind of like, like everybody just looks at you different. Like I could sit here and have a conversation with you, and you might see me act crazy on the internet tomorrow, but that's just for entertainment. And then you're like, you acting different. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been the same nigga since I sat in here. What are you talking about?
I've been my first name since MySpace. Yeah, but that is something I feel like people need to understand. Like, we don't maneuver around as if we better than anybody.
Yeah, literally.
It just happened to just work out in our favor.
No, it just looks like that to somebody who feels like they are lower.
What you doing, which I've said is a million times, perception is reality. Mm-hmm. We just make it look good because that's what we have to do.
Exactly.
To keep it going though, like
I tell people so they be like, you don't know, you got it all figured out,
like,
and I'm like,
I ain't having no.
Where I came from, though?
I ain't having no intense conversations like that. Like,
but I mean, I'm with women, so it's different. And they're like, you don't know, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Just because my life is like this now, don't mean I didn't go through trials and tribulations to get here.
Exactly.
Like this has not been my whole life forever. Yeah. I go through things, and I've been where you at, but I got through it.
And they look like overnight success.
Like what?
That's what I'm saying. That whole facial expression is just, they not gonna get it. That's why you gotta separate yourself sometimes. So like you gotta jump off the porch. Like trust me. Like even when I moved to Atlanta, I told this story before, but I was homeless. Mm-hmm. I mean, in a technical sense, but I didn't have nowhere to really stay. My mans are kicking me out. I stayed with my one friend. He had a wife and 3 kids, and then I ended up living at the studio. I ain't trying to make this podcast about me, but I just try to throw motivational stories out. Mm. But I was basically like just figuring it out. And like you said, trials and tribulations, and that made me who I was. Like, that made me understand, like, don't nobody owe me nothing. 2, I put myself in this position. 3, I'm gonna bet on myself and make this shit work on God.
I mean, those
on
type
heaven
of,
and God, like
those type of positions really it's like your test. So either you gonna sit here and you gonna blame everybody on why your life is the way that it is, or you gonna pick up one day. Because I'm down here. I still have my spot in Atlanta, but I'm down here and I'm at my mom's house, and she's like, everything. She just complaining about everything. And I'm like,
and you used to having your own space.
Yeah, and I'm like, bruh.
Yo, trust me, I swear to God.
I'm like, I'm gonna make you feel bad. Even if I'm here for 2 days, you make me feel bad because I drunk all the juice.
What the fuck? You know the funny thing? Yo, that's so fucking crazy. The funny,
like, the dishes is dirty.
I come back here and if I ain't at my lady house, I'll be with my mom, and it's just like, take the trash out, and I'm just like, let me check myself, because like, do you not know who I am? Like, when you talking to me like, all right, mom, I got you, but it's just like you coming at me like, all right, I'm ready to get up the fuck.
My mom was like, she was like, the blow up, you can because I've been like, she has like this recliner couch, and I've been like laying on the couch. You can go get that blow up bed from there. I'm like, girl, you treat me like a peasant. I would not get on no blow up bed that I gotta crank up every 3 hours because it keeps going flat.
In the fucking middle of the night, like, nigga, like, my back is on the ground. Like, like, nigga, and then if I blow the fucking bed up, I'm waking myself up. Like,
she had 2 different pots today. One was a little pot with noodles, like, because we had made some noodles. It was a little pot, but the pot looked like all the water had evaporated out of it. And the other pot, it looked clean. So I'm like, I use the other pot. She like, you ain't see that pot right there that everybody else cooked their noodles in? I'm like, shit. Right. Why would I pick that one? And that one's right there.
I say everybody's feces in there. I gotta like wash it out. Like, fuck.
No. Yo. She was like, you need to humble yourself. All right. I'm like, no, that pot looks better and it's accessible, so I'm going to use that pot.
Yeah. Hey, but that's the dope thing, you know, like you honest enough to be like, you still go through regular shit as your mom and how she talked to you and everything. Like, you know, I feel like that's a healthy balance too, that, you know, might humble you. You know, it might make you, you know, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, when my mom told me to take the trash out, I'm like, man, what? I'm like, shit, wait a minute. Like, let me take this fucking trash out. But, yeah, so what's in store for the future?
One second, hold on.
Are you good? Cole, we still, is it still film? It's showing? The red? All right.
What's in store for the future?
Wait.
Let's go back.
Yeah. So, what you got going on for the future?
So, what's in store for the future? We have a TV show coming out. Of course, still working on that. I'm trying to start a foundation. And I'm still in between names. But just giving back to the community, trying to be more in the community, because the Target thing was a good start.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to make it bigger than just weave and giveaways and doing hair and doing this and doing that. So I guess just be on the lookout for not only the TV show, but me being in the community with my team and interviews. I want to start interviewing people as well.
Yeah, I think that's what you no, you told me something else when you was
I probably did. I'm all over the place all the time, but yeah.
Yeah, you said something about somebody doing karaoke live, like when you walk on someone, like what's your favorite song?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
but it was a lot of copyright issues with that.
Yeah, true. You can't monetize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of copyright issues with that. So.
I do want to personally say, when I met you, I didn't know who you was at one point. You never gave me a vibe of being, just upper echelon. Like, you was my nigga from day one. And when I started asking people, I'm like, and this was before though, I'm like, yo, y'all heard of Slay My Bae? And just being honest, they ecstatic, and they like, yeah, that's the Target woman and everything. Which I got another question after that.
Okay.
But but I definitely respect your hustle, and like, I swear to God on my granny last breath, like, you doing your thing.
Thank you.
And that shit is fucking difficult to like be on your shit and make sure everything is like curated properly, and you a walking brand at this point.
At this point, yeah, that's what I was telling Chloe. I'm like, the brand ain't alive.
Yeah, and
I don't know, like,
and that's what I was gonna say. I guess it's not a question, but definitely key in on like that next name, so you not just the Target lady, the Target wig lady or whatever. Like, I'm
gonna keep it my original name, Jazminne. I'm like, Target kind of helped me rebrand that name, because at first it was I'm a Slay Your Bae, and it was all structured with just hair. Yeah. So with me being a Target and me saying in my videos, "Hi, my name is Jazminne," people still know me as Jazminne. So I could go back to that personal brand and start, because everything has been about building my hair career. Yeah. It has never been about my personal brand, but the personal brand was still building in the midst of the hair brand.
Yeah, it was working out like simultaneously, pretty much.
Yeah. So now I'm like, okay, instead of trying to focus on being such this businesswoman and running a company, like, that was my whole thing. Like, everybody wanted to be entrepreneur, running the company, doing this, doing that.
Everybody want to be a CEO. They want to get LLC.
I'm like, okay, let me just. I'm like, just put me in front of a camera.
Just because you get an LLC, don't make you like you in your business.
Exactly, but running a business is very hard. Yeah. So I was like, okay, let me focus on a personal brand for right now, because I still have done some great things with just face, and if the face just continues to grow, I can do whatever I want to do.
I swear to God.
Unless they gonna clone me like Tyrone.
Okay. Netflix drop. But I can mean for that. I wish everything to go for you. Hopefully, if you need me for any of my service, I can help you.
What all do you do?
Photography, videography, content. I got an Instagram.
No card? You old enough to have a card.
You have my number.
I still need your card. I'm trying to see. No QR code.
Okay, so is that? Yeah, I got a QR.
It's not on the card. You too old not to have a card.
The QR code is the new card, man. All right, y'all. Look. All right. She putting y'all on game subliminally, but yeah, make sure you still have a business card sometimes, because I did have a few old school. I mean, people ask me like, "You got a card?"
How you gonna call somebody old school?
Is cards not old school?
I mean, actually, I've been getting asked for them a lot more recently too, bro.
Yeah, like it's like.
I know where it's been like recently. It's like, do you have them? Like, I got the digital. They like, yeah, but do you still have them?
A bit like a physical card, and that got me like, fuck. Like, we need to have them on deck.
Honestly, people, I done looked at my person, was like, oh shit.
Let me reach out to them.
I missed. It'll be like it's the best moment though. It's like right when you need it. You're like, oh shit, I have been looking for that card.
Yeah.
Not even looking for the card, but I forgot about that person, and they could be a good use.
Man, cards is just like too much shit in my back pocket. Like, bro, just search me.
Or I feel like most of mine get messed up because they never been sitting in the box or sitting somewhere they didn't got all. You don't want.
Maybe you should do one card a day in the wallet.
Nah, but no. I mean, I'm being petty though. But bro, like, this is me putting my age out there a little bit. But my Instagram is LinkedIn. LinkedIn used to be a whole. You gotta put your whole shit on there. Like, just go to my IG.
You getting everything. I
got my number on there. I didn't have the same number since 06. but nah, no. But yeah, like, if you do need to get business cards and you don't mind carrying them around, then I'll advise you get some.
I think you should change your number.
Nah, hell nah. I didn't have people.
My mom been having the same number, probably since 062.
It's been people that hit me up like for business, and it was like, damn, like if I ain't had to say a number, you know,
Never found me.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Nah, for real.
And you know, I had a few name changes in the years. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be like, no, please don't. I change my number probably like every 6 months.
Well, that's
I
like
honestly
personal.
do.
I'm saying personal reasons. Like,
Yeah, I just meet so many people, and I always give my number out, and then I'm like,
Yeah,
I
they
just grow. I
growing
just
you
keep
up.
growing, and people are like, oh yeah, let me call her.
man, you know what I mean? Unread messages I got. Like, man, fuck that.
I'm changing my number
I mean, I love
every
y'all,
6
but-
months. It's really about time.
Okay. Before we wrap up, I ask everybody this question: what's a good quote or a piece of advice you live off of? And you said a few already.
A good quote.
Or a piece of advice.
The work never stops. Ever. No matter how hard you work, you still got to work harder. I'm learning that every day. No matter what I did. I tell people now, I feel like Chingy if I ain't doing nothing.
Chingy?
Chingy was hot at a point. I can't be like Chingy, bruh. If I'm on my Chingy stage, I ain't doing shit and I'm salty. Like,
Yo, that's
Chingy was
wait,
hot.
Wait. That sounded like you was devastated when Chingy wasn't hot no more. Hey, yo, I swear to God, like,
I don't know why. I don't know why Chingy had such a big impact on my life as a child, but
tall T's and St. Louis accent. What the hell?
I don't know. Chingy, I don't know, but it's like Chingy
What's
ain't
your
hot
favorite
no more.
Chingy song?
I can't even remember. That's the bad part. I
Oh,
thought about
my
that
God.
today. I thought about that today.
Chingaling. You remember that? All right, that's
I thought about that today. Don't. I mean,
Okay,
not
so-
don't be like Chingy.
But don't
You
go
see
out
this
like
one
Chingy.
day. Don't take it personal. It's just it was really a big impact in my life when I was a child, and now I'd be like, damn, where Chingy?
Chingy came
I
out
don't
when you
want
was a
people
child.
to.
Never mind.
I was like, what?
Never mind.
Yeah.
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 Right there.
Literally.
Look, y'all. Thank you for blessing the platform. Get your business cards. Believe in yourself.
ASAP.
And
Don't stop working.
don't stop working. Dreamers, cause you got me.
Pat on the back. Pat on the back.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. Y'all keep dreaming. We out.
Deuces.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.